So, so when you were writing test cases, how you felt? Okay, fine. So I'm going through some test cases. Okay. Okay. So this is the test cases which Tazinara has written. So you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. I have also started recording. Okay, so now Tazinara, so now we are going to discuss about the basic test cases of the functionality. Which functionality? This URL. Okay, so recording this login page. You got the login page. Okay, and also you got the requirement also, right? What is the requirement? For the email,
Yes.
it is a mandatory field, should be valid email. For password, it's a mandatory field, can be any character from 4 to maximum 20 character. It should have at least one uppercase, at least one alphabet, at least one number, and one special character. Allowed special characters are only these three. So you understood the requirement?
Yeah.
What is the requirement? Is that clear? So when I'm telling at least one means what?
At least minimum is 1, right?
Yeah, see,
Like
I'm
what?
telling password should have at least one uppercase, means it should have only one, or it can have
One and more than one.
One and more than one.
one or more also. Okay, even you can give the password everything in capital letters. Yes or no? Okay, and at least one alphabet, at least one number, at least one special character. Okay, so it should be 4 and 20 maximum. Okay, for example, I'm writing this test. So is this a valid password?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Is this a valid password?
No.
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 Okay. This one?
No.
No.
Yes.
This one?
No.
No.
Why somebody told this is a valid password? Farhana, you told this is valid password,
No,
right?
no. No,
Okay.
no, not me.
Okay. Who told?
I told Saujit.
Yeah, Saujanya, this is not a valid password because
Yes,
the allowed special characters are only these three.
yes.
Yes or no?
That is not a valid.
So this is a valid password. Is this a valid password?
No.
No.
No, no.
This one?
No.
No. No.
Why?
It's
It
not
also
No,
yeah.
no special character, no number.
This one?
No.
If this is more than 20, then this is also not a valid. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
So now you understood based on the requirement how that. So this is all the test data. Yes or no? Various test data. Clear. So when you're writing and testing, you have to test the password with all this combination. Yes or no? Even you have to just give three letters. Even you can give like this T1 and one special character. Like this also you can give. Yes or no?
Also there.
But this is not a valid. Yes or no?
Yeah.
And also you can give like this T at the rate 1 2. This is also not valid. Yes or no? Is this valid or not valid?
Not valid.
Not
Why
valid.
it's not a valid?
There is no uppercase.
Very good. Ashima will give like this. This is a valid or not valid?
Valid.
This is a valid. Can everyone confirm?
Yeah.
Is this a valid?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. So we will be looking into all this. So what this concept is called? These concepts are called boundary value analysis. Yes or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. And all these are called as equivalence partition. Okay. Clear, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So now we will just look into the. So Tasinara has written enter valid email and valid password and click on login. So she has written everything in one line. Okay. instead of writing in one line, we can write in steps in multiple lines also. Okay. See, I told test case is an idea of the test engineer. Her idea is to write everything in one line. Okay. Some other person idea will be to write in 3 lines. The best. So now for just practice, you wrote like this, but the best way is to write in individual lines. Okay. Enter valid email, 1 line, enter valid password, 1 line, enter click on login button, 1 line. So there will be 3 steps. Okay. Always you should write in 3 steps. Fine. Is that clear?
Yes.
We should not write everything in 1 line. Okay. Fine. So login should be successful. Enter valid email, enter invalid, enter actual. Okay. So here, if you see, the scenario I had wrote, actually login is successful. Login should be done with successful. Okay. Error message should be displayed. So this is her actual. So you tested also. The scenario you also tested.
Yes,
Actually,
yes, we test.
it's not showing anything. It's showing like page error. So
Correct.
Error.
I,
Correct.
just
Correct.
error.
Because
I left
see,
the actual
see,
empty.
now what I told, I told you to write test cases, or I asked you to test also.
Only to write the test cases.
Right, test cases.
Because still my website is under development. You're getting my point?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So now when you are writing test cases, always you should make sure that actual is always empty. Because you're just writing the test cases. So I gave you, see, whenever in your project also, whenever you are working, they will give you some dummy screens. Okay. See, there is a designer, right? Yes or no? In designing phase, there will be a designer, there will be a front-end designer also. So who will give you how the screens will look? That is called wireframes. They will tell us mock-up screens. In some companies, they will tell us wireframes. So these are the dummy screens. Okay. It will not work. It will be just it's just a replica. It's a dummy screen to show you how it works when the implementation is done by the developer. Okay. Clear? So using that screen, business analyst will explain you. So the screen will look like this. The login has to look like this. Then by seeing that, only the front-end developer will develop the login page. Is that clear? So what is the name
Yes,
of that?
sir.
What is the name of that dummy screen? That is called as mock-up screen or wireframes. Okay. So that is responsible of the front-end designer. Okay. Okay. So based on the client requirement, the designer will just come up and take the approval from the client. And then business analyst will explain us the same thing. Like they will show us the dummy screens and they will explain to the team how the screen should be looking. Based on that, they will develop. Based on that, we will write the test cases. Okay. So whenever you're writing the test cases, you remember we should not write the actual. Okay. When you are testing, then you have to fill the actual. Okay.
Yes.
Fine. So now, so whenever it's invalid password, should not error message should be displayed. Very good. So here, when you are writing error message in a real application, you should write what error message also should be displayed. Okay.
Okay.
Because what error message actual should be displayed also would have given by business analyst. Because unless until business analyst is not giving, even the developers can't implement that. Even for developers to implement, they need some message, right? So the business analyst, you have to check if there is not mentioned, then you have to check with the business analyst what is the expected message. Okay. Enter invalid email and valid password and click login. Enter invalid email and invalid password. Leave email empty and enter. So these are all the test cases. Yes or no? This is how we write and test the login application. Okay. So now enter valid email and leave empty password. Enter valid email, invalid password, and click on remember me. Okay. Enter invalid email. Enter invalid email, invalid. Enter valid email, valid password, and check remember me and check login. Okay. So Tasnara, here you are telling Can you explain this step? 11th test case. What is that? What you will do?
Like I'll give valid email and valid password. Then
Okay.
I'll click on remember me. When I
Okay.
log in into that, then my valid email and password should be saved.
Where it has to save?
For one pop-up will be coming to ask whether to save your password or not.
Okay. How will you confirm that it has been saved? The pop-up is coming, but
Yes.
the save functionality might be not working. How will you confirm?
Yes. We
How,
have
how
to check that pop-up also.
No. See, you will check the pop-up. Okay.
Yes.
For example, I'm entering here some email. Okay, at gmail.com.
Okay. Another time again we will log in.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm giving here. Okay, I click the. Okay. Now, what is expected? Next time when you come, the email and password should be pre-filled. Now, getting my point?
Yes.
So that one also you have to check. Is that clear? Everyone understood? Because that is
Yes,
the
yes.
functionality of remember me, right? Whenever you
Yeah.
remember me, you put check mark. When you, after login, you can log out and close the browser. Again, when you go and access the URL, same URL, you have to remember. So when you open again, you should give me the email and the password automatically pre-filled. Okay. And this checkbox also should be checked. Clear? Okay.
Yes.
And assume one more scenario. You are telling, remember me. Okay. And whenever you open the browser, these two details are pre-filled because you already saved remember me. Now you clear the history, clear the browser history and try to open. It should not remember because you're clearing the history. Yes or no? So
Yes.
you have to test these scenarios. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Fine. So now we will look into other test case of other person, Ashwin. Okay. Okay. Ashwini has written like verify the login with valid details, access URL, enter the email, enter the password. Very good. Very good. Login successful. Okay, access. So verify the login with invalid details. Verify the login with invalid details. Verify the login with invalid details. So instead of putting in bracket, you can write like this only. Verify the login with the invalid email or invalid password. Okay. No need to put in bracket. Okay.
Okay.
Verify the login with empty email. Okay. So here also you can come up with those scenarios like remember me. Okay. So what is the functionality of remember me? We have to reconfirm by accessing again. Okay.
Okay.
But now you people got some idea what the test case, how to write the test case, how to write the test steps. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Now I'm looking into the test cases. Okay. Verify the user is able to open the page. Okay. Verify the user is able to log in with valid and invalid email. Okay. Verify the user is able to log in with valid email address and valid password. Enter email address and password. Okay. Verify the user is able to log in with invalid email. Okay. Verify the. Okay. So here Divya has wrote these combinations. Tazeen and Ashwini has not written the password boundary value analysis. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
So when you wrote invalid password, you can try why it is invalid password. Okay. In the data, you can use such password. Okay. Is that clear? And also you have to check these combinations also because you have to check the boundary value and equivalence partition also, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So that means we have to check with all the combinations. So,
Yes. See, this one you will check for the first time whenever the application is becoming. Okay. In regression, you will not test everything. Okay.
okay.
But first time you have to check all the right. For example, if the user is able to set the password with 25 characters also, then the client will be happy.
No.
No, right? Because his requirement is only maximum 20. So no,
Yeah.
we have to test all those combinations. Okay. Clear to everyone. I think Divya has not written to remember me. Okay, fine. Divya, you understood the concept of remember me, right?
Once explain, sir. Like I did not get that one. That's why I did not write.
Yeah, okay. See, here you are having remember me functionality. Okay. Remember me means what?
Like if we'll get, remember me, it will.
See, when you select this option, okay, when you enter a valid username and valid password, and then you select this and click on login. See, login wise, there will be no difference. Okay. You will go to the same login page. Even if you select remember me, or if you don't select remember me, you will go to the home page only. Login will be successful.
Yes.
But what is the difference is now you have logged in. Okay. Then you close the browser. Tomorrow you came again, you are accessing the same URL. In that case, because yesterday you selected remember me, now when you open the URL, automatically it should pre-fill the data, whatever is entered in last session. Is it clear? Yesterday, whatever you entered, the username and password should be automatically pre-filled. Okay. That is the remember me. Okay. Because daily you don't remember what is your username and what is your password. Instead of that, you will tell, you know that you alone will use your laptop. So you will tell remember me. So automatically it will pre-fill. Okay. Because how it is remembering? Does the browser has brain? How it is storing the information? Because you are having brain, your passwords you will remember. But how the browser is remembering? Because it will have caching. What? Browser will have
Cache.
history. Okay. It will have cache. Okay. So it will go and sit here. Now, assume if you go and remove the history, clear the cache, then when you open the browser, it will not remember the username and password. Okay. So you have to check all this.
Okay.
Without clearing the cache, it should remember whenever you open the browser and access the URL, you should pre-fill the username and password. If you clear the cache, you should not. Okay. Now, is that clear?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
So now I'm looking into Farhana test cases. Okay. Verify with valid email and password. Okay. Okay. Very good. Okay. Login should success. Verify with invalid email. Okay. Test data. Okay. Verify valid email and invalid password. Very good. Verify invalid email, valid password. Okay. Verify with only select remember me box. So you are not giving, you are passing empty. Very good. Verify empty email and password. Okay. Verify with valid. Okay. Fine. So now everyone understood, I think, how to write the test cases because the login page is simple. Okay. So now I'm checking Shramati test cases. So, okay, verify usability. Okay. Place demo home URL. Okay. Verify the usability. So, Shravanti, these are your test cases, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now here what you wrote, verify the usability
Let's
user
demo.
interface of
Let's
homepage.
demo.
Homepage, okay.
URL.
Okay, you're accessing the URL. When you access this URL, what should happen?
The homepage should, login page should be top.
So you should write login page, not tell homepage.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, because homepage and login page are different. Okay.
Okay.
So here you are telling login. Enter valid email address and password. Enter invalid username and password. So you are writing all the test cases. So these are not These are not the steps, okay? So here, this is the test case. So for this test case, one, there should be only this step. This is different test case. This is different test case, okay? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. For example, assume this is failing. Okay. Then
Yeah.
you will fail the test case. Now here in this case, you can't fail the test case because in one test case only you are writing everything. Yes or no?
Okay.
So assume this is passed, but this is failing. In that case, we have to fail everything. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So because you will be not failing the test case, you will be failing the test case. Test case. You are not failing the step. Okay.
Okay.
Because once the test step is failed, automatically the test case also will be failed. So you have to write each test case. Okay. So
Okay.
for this, there will be 5 test cases. Okay.
Mm.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Password. So yeah. So you have to write for each test
No.
case about the password and email. Okay. Now you got an idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. Very good. No problem. Yeah, this is Sojourner. Enter with login with valid username password. Login with valid username and valid password. Login in valid. Enter should access either should access your enter valid. Okay, and then valid username, valid password expected. Very good. Okay. Login invalid username, invalid password. Login valid username and password. Okay, so Sojourner also covered boundary value. Very good. Login with valid. Okay. Forget password link. Okay. Fine. So now you understood about the test cases. Yeah. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For example, now I will just try to open any. You can open any. For example, just open Google and I will show you. So, I'm just typing sample test cases for login page. Okay, I'm just typing to see how the people how we can open any site because this is basic thing. Okay, so I'm just going here. We will see what happens. See, they are telling verify if user will be able to log in with valid username and password. So this is a positive case. Yes or no? Verify if the user cannot log in with valid username and invalid password. Negative case. Verify the login page for both when the field is blank. Yes or no? We all covered these scenarios. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Verify forget password functionality. Verify message for invalid login. Verify remember me functionality. See, verify if the data in password field is either visible or asterisk. See, they have written something additional. See, whenever you enter the password, whether it is coming like it is showing the actual password or it is showing a dot. What it is showing when you enter password? What it is showing?
Dots.
So we have to check. Assume if it is not showing dots, then it has to show dots. Assume that is requirement. Okay. So now you understood, right? What type of test cases we can write?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Verify if a user is able to log in with a new password only after she changed the password. Okay. So they're doing forget password. They're trying to set the new password and also they're trying to log in and see. Yes or no? Verify the login page, allow the login to simultaneously with different credentials in a different browser. Okay. Verify if the enter key, see what they are telling, they are entering a valid username, they are entering a valid password, but they are not clicking on login button. Instead of that, they are hitting enter key in the keyboard. Yes or no? That user may do that one also sometimes. Instead of taking mouse going to login, after entering the password, he may hit directly the enter button. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
See, it
Yeah.
is coming. Okay, so we don't know how the user will be. So we have to test all this type of combinations. Yes or no? You're understanding how different type of scenarios we can come up, right?
Yeah.
Very good. So these are all functional testing. Okay, Now we will just look into non-functional testing. What happens? Verify if user cannot enter the character more than specified range. Okay. This is negative test case. Security test cases. Okay. So they have given just that they have written the test cases for an email, Google email. Okay. So this is what is this called screen? What is this screen called? Okay. So this is also called as a dummy screen, wireframe, mock-up screen, which the business analyst will share to us while writing the test cases. Or no?
Yes.
Clear? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Very good, very good. Fine. Now everyone got a basic understanding how to write a test cases. Okay. See, but based on practice only, you will get more hands-on experience in how to write the test cases. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So now I will just take you some requirement. For example, I will just show you how the requirement document will be available, will be shown in the company. Okay, this is sample requirement document. Okay, which I just created for you people to present. Okay, so they will be having in the requirement document, they will be having the table of content. Okay, what the requirement document consists. Who will write the requirement document?
Business analyst.
Business analyst.
Very good. So what is the meeting? What is the name of the agile meeting when they will be discussing?
Refinement. Agile.
Hmm?
Yes.
What it is called?
Refinement meeting.
Divya, what it is called?
Once again, repeat the question, sir.
See, in which meeting, what is the meeting name where the requirements will be discussed with the
Scrum
team?
meeting.
Okay, Sajanya, what is that?
Grooming or refinement meeting.
Shravanti,
Refinements.
Tasin,
Backlog refinement.
Ashwini,
Backlog refinement.
Farhana.
Retrospective.
Okay, so the meeting name is, see, Divya, you told Scrum meeting, right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Scrum, see, all the meetings are Scrum meetings only. Okay, this meeting is called backlog refinement meeting. Okay, grooming session, refinement meeting. Remember, so wherever the requirement is discussed, that is called backlog refinement meeting.
Backlog
Okay,
refinement.
see, Farhana, retrospective is the one which is a last meeting which they will be discussing. So what they will be discussing, Sravanti, in the retrospective?
They give the demo.
Ashwini, what happens in retrospective?
They will discuss that how it was for last sprint and what were problems were last sprint, how they will improve. They will discuss on that.
Tazin, what happens in retrospective?
Like they will discuss developers and Scrum Master. They will discuss about what has gone well, good has happened in this sprint, and what is the bad that has happened, and how can we improve in the next sprint.
Okay, so we are going to discuss in retrospective what went well, what did not went well in the sprint, what are the best practices which we have to continue, what are the mistakes which we should not continue, which we should avoid in the upcoming sprints. Yes or no? That is retrospective. Wherever we give the demo, that is called review meeting. Okay, sprint review. Clear? See, agile is very, very important. Huh? See, there are only 5 meetings. Okay, clear? Everyone clear, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Very good. So the document will be like this sample document. Okay, they will be also mentioning when it was created, when it was modified, everything. Okay, and then they will tell you what is the purpose of this document. The aim of the document is to gather, analyze, and give an in-depth insight of the complete online grocery fresh market software system. Okay, so and also they will be having each and every things clearly mentioned. Okay, so you will see the screens, dummy screens, and also there is some flow diagram also. Okay, flow diagram also. For example, the customer is accessing. See, in the diagrams also there will be different levels of this diagram is called use case diagram. What is this diagram called? Use case diagram. Okay, there is one more. This is called activity diagram. Okay, so the flow, the functionality remains same, but it depends how they are showing. It depends. So this is called use case diagram. This diagram is called activity diagram. This diagram is called activity diagram. This is called navigation diagram. So based on, they may give any diagram for you. Okay, so I just given sample of all the diagrams. Okay, so this, so you need not to worry how to draw everything, because this is responsibility of business analyst. Okay, they will come up with this to explain you, to make the team easily understand. Okay, so now you can go through. So for example, if you see this is a customer, so assume you take an online grocery store, anything. For example, Big Basket. You heard the name Big Basket.
Yes.
So what is that? It will supply the groceries. Yes or no? So you can access the Big Basket with registration or without registration, anything. Okay. So for example, if you are accessing the user as a registered employee, registered customer, then you can view the items after login. You can order the items, yes or no, and add to cart and continue to place the order. Assume if you are, okay, if you are logging in as unregistered customer, first you have to register, and then you become login user, and then you can go add the items, and then you can order the items and then place the order. Yes or no? Assume if the admin is accessing, then admin, he can add the products, update the product details. Yes or no? He can update the price, he can remove product, he can add products. So this is how the diagrams. So you can just go through this weekend to get an idea. Okay, and how the user stories will be, how the requirement will be defined. Okay, so I have just given sample for a requirement. See, so this is the requirement document, but I have given this screen. What is the name of this screen?
Wireframes.
Mock-up screen or wireframe? Mock-up. Okay, so this is the dummy screen. How the business analyst will be showing you and then explaining. Okay, so they will tell, okay, this is what we are expecting our registration page should look. Then you will understand. Okay, my front-end developers also will understand, and then they will develop accordingly the look and feel based on this requirement. Okay, clear?
Yes.
So I will share you this requirement document. You can just go through this. Okay, is that fine?
Yes.
Okay, now I will give you one more requirement for you today, so that you can come up with test cases and discuss that tomorrow. Okay, so I am having already the test cases written for this functionality, what I'm going to show you, so that we will compare how we write in the current in companies and how you wrote. Okay, or after tomorrow I will share you the test cases what we wrote, so that you can cross verify. Okay, fine. So now I'm showing you some real-time requirement. Okay, see, so everyone know, for example, can anybody tell any for example, we are having gym in India, Andhra, right? You can tell any gym center, any name. We can take any name in Hyderabad. Okay, for example, we are having a gym name called Fitness Center. Okay, fitness. Okay, my voice is clear to everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
so now you went to fitness center to join gym. Okay, now how you will pay to the gym? Any idea?
No, sir.
Any idea?
What, sir?
Assume, for example, how you can pay a monthly bill to the gym?
We'll go to the reception and we'll pay.
Every month you will go to reception and pay. Okay, For example,
We can
there
pay
is
by online also. We can do first registration and
You can pay by cash.
can pay cash or by online also.
okay, fine. So now, do you know something called direct debit? Do you heard about this word?
Direct.
Direct debit. Assume even when if you want to bill any electricity bill or any gas bill or telephone bill, you can set an option direct debit so that they will automatically debit directly from your account every month on
Yeah.
certain days.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You know about this functionality.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So that is called direct debit. What it is called?
Direct
Debit.
In the same way, in the gym also, either you can pay every month or you can sign a contract where he can directly debit every month the amount from your account. Because you're signing the contract, you are giving start date and end date. You are telling, okay, you know that you will go for gym for 1 year. Okay, so you are giving a contract to him that you can directly debit the amount every month from my account. Okay, that is called
Yes.
direct debit. What it is called?
Direct debit.
Is that clear?
Direct.
Direct debit.
Farhana, Tazinara,
Yes.
Shravanti,
Yes.
clear, right?
Yes.
So
Yes,
that
sir.
is called direct debit. So you can pay the fees of the gym either with direct cash or with direct debit also. Okay. See, every month you can pay money at cash, or every month you can do online transfer. Or if you sign a contract, he can deduct the amount directly. It is called direct debit. Okay. For example. So now assume we are working for a gym application. Okay. You are the testers of a gym application. Okay. So
Okay.
now I am assuming I am a business analyst. Who am I?
Business
I
analyst.
am a business analyst.
Business.
Now assume this is a meeting. So what is this meeting called?
Refinement.
Refinement, grooming.
Refinement.
Backlog.
Exactly. In refinement meeting. Assume we are in refinement meeting. Okay. Okay. Now, so here, fine. So here, now our requirement is we are going to implement direct debit for this customer. There is no direct debit for this customer. Now they want the direct debit. Okay. So what we have to do? So now the requirement is the business analyst is explaining that customer need to log in. So he can set the direct debit from the website. From where he can set? He can set from the website. Okay, very good. So what he is telling? He's telling customer need to log in. After login, he has to go to my accounts page and then click on my bill preferences. Where customer has to go after login, he has to go to my account page. Okay, and then there will be a bill preferences link. Okay, for example, if you want to do fund transfer, what you will do? You will log in. Okay, after login, you will go to fund transfer and then you will do the transfer, right? Yes or no? So that is a page navigation. You are getting my point?
Yes.
That is the
Yes, sir.
page navigation.
Page
Here
navigation.
also, to set this direct debit, you have to log in, and then you have to go to my accounts page, and then you have to click on bill preferences. Then you can set this. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you go to bill preferences, you can see like this: pay by direct debit option. Okay, when you see pay by direct debit option, so here you can fill the bank details. When you fill the bank details, now do you see confirm button is enabled or disabled?
Disable.
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 Okay, give me 1 minute. I'll just go on mute. Give me 1 minute. I'm going on mute. Okay, fine. Okay, everyone are able to hear my voice, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So I was telling that to go to this section, okay, this is a functionality, direct debit functionality. For that, what we have to do, customer has to log in and go to my accounts page. In that, he has to click on bill preferences. Bill preference means how he has to pay his monthly bill, okay. Now here, when he go and click on my preferences, you can see this screen, okay, screen. So this is a dummy screen which has been given. So now they will tell pay by direct debit will be there and fill in your bank account number will be there. And here it is empty and they are given a sample here. Okay. So you can see something which is B 121234 123. So they are giving there how the bank numbers should look like. Okay. So, and also if you see confirm button is disabled, when it will be enabled?
When we enter the data.
Exactly. When we enter the account number, the button will be enabled. Yes or no? Because now it is nothing. Okay.
Yes.
It is nothing is entered. So now if you go and place your cursor here, click here, then automatically this B12, this will not be displayed. Okay. Now, so here if you see, they're telling this is the view when the customer does not have direct debit active. So for this customer, direct debit is not activated. So they're asking you where you can enter your bank account and confirm. Assume if this direct debit is already is active with direct debit, then they will not have this information. Then they will show the bank details. Yes or no? Because the customer is not direct debit, they are able to show where he can add the account and confirm. Assume if the customer is already direct debit, then they will not show these details. Instead, they will show the bank details. Clear? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. So now, so here the requirement, when the customer has direct debit, assume now customer, this is the customer who is not having direct debit. Now assume the customer has the direct debit. Okay. The customer has the direct debit. Means you can see the bank details. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now what you can do, assume you are you don't want to continue the gym from next month. Then what you will do?
You have to stop.
Even if you don't go to gym, will you be continuously paying or you will stop paying?
We'll stop.
Stop paying.
Then what you have to do? You have to stop the direct debit, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes.
So then what the customer will do? When the customer has direct debit as a payment method, he will be able to stop his direct debit by clicking on the, I will show by clicking on this. See, now when you don't have direct debit, you are getting this screen. Okay. But when you have direct debit, you'll be able to see these. You're getting my point?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what you can do? You can go and click on this stop direct debit. Is that clear?
Yes.
See, you can see here your bank account number. Okay. You can see stop direct debit. Okay. And when you click on stop direct debit, they are telling that a confirmation pop-up should be shown. Are you sure you want to stop direct debit?
Yes.
So this is the confirmation pop-up. Okay. Then you can see the requirement is when you have to click on stop direct debit, you have to see this pop-up. In the pop-up, you have to see the orange letter, orange color. Are you sure you want to stop direct debit? And also you have to see two buttons, stop direct debit and keep direct debit. And keep direct debit should be highlighted. Yes or no? These are all the requirement of the customer. Okay. If you see, this is highlighted. This is not highlighted. Means they are telling that keep direct debit. So even now what happens if the customer click on stop direct debit, then he see this pop-up. Now if the customer click on keep direct debit, means what happens? Can anybody tell?
Continue.
It will continue this.
What it will continue?
The direct debit.
The direct debit will. Deduct.
So when you click on this keep direct debit, this pop-up will close. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you will go back to the same screen because you clicked on stop direct debit, but you don't want to stop, but you want to still continue with the direct debit. Keep direct debit, it is telling. Okay. But after clicking on stop direct debit, you got this confirmation, but you want to stop direct debit, then you will click here. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
I assume by mistakenly you clicked here. Okay. Then you will get this confirmed. But your intention is not to stop, right? So you will click on keep direct debit. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Or after clicking here, you change your mind. Okay, no, I don't want to stop. I will go for one more month. Then again, you can click here, keep direct debit. Is that clear? So when you will get this pop-up message, so this is called as pop-up message or overlay or confirmation message. Okay, confirmation pop-up. So you can tell it is a pop-up message. What it is?
Pop-up
Pop-up.
message.
Pop-up
Very good.
message.
Okay, so if you see here, when the customer has direct debit as a payment method, he will be able to stop his direct debit by clicking on red framed icon. This one, okay? He can stop direct debit by clicking on this stop direct debit. When clicking on stop direct debit button, the customer will receive an overlay direct debit screen with 2 buttons as in the second screenshot. So see, this is how the business requirement will be given clearly. Okay. Understanding?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So by reading this, you have to imagine okay, what should happen? By looking into the screens, you have to understand. Okay. Okay. Getting my point?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
now, we will be having stop direct debit button. When we click on stop direct debit button, you should see a overlay screen. Okay. Within the screen, there should be 2 buttons, stop direct debit and keep direct debit. The keep direct debit button must be highlighted in dark, trying, okay, so that it is just trying to drag the attention on keeping direct debit. So see, yes or no? It's clearly mentioned, right?
Yeah.
Clear? Okay.
Yes.
Now, after customer push stop direct debit button in the overlay. So now the customer is clicking on the stop direct debit button. Okay. So when he click on stop direct debit button, what should happen? In the overlay pop-up, he will redirect to the bill preference page again, where he will see that there is no direct debit active on his account. Means what? Farhana, can you explain this?
Yes. After the customer. Once the pop-up message is received, if the customer press the stop direct debit button, he will go to the bill preference page.
Okay,
I mean,
means he will go back to this
bill.
page. Yes or no?
Yes.
This is the bill preference page, right? Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
And then
Where he will see that there is no direct debit active. Then he will get to know that there is no direct debit active in
so
his account. So he
now
cannot.
before stopping the direct debit, he's able to see these details. Yes or no?
Yes.
Now, because you are stopping means you are removing your bank details. Yes or no? When you remove the bank details, by default, you will see this screen. Means this screen is removed now and it is replaced with this screen. Yes or no? Because you don't have any bank account, you have stopped that. Clear?
Yes.
See,
Yes.
this will be shown. Okay. Clear, right? So now, again, after 1 month, you are adding, if you want to join again, then again, you can enter your bank details here and click on confirm. When you click on confirm, again, you can see like this. Is that clear?
Yes.
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 Very good. Very good. So this is about stop direct debit functionality. Okay. This is all about which functionality?
Stop direct.
Stop direct debit. Okay. Now, there is one more functionality, which is edit my IBAN. IBAN is nothing but account number. Okay. Assume edit my account number. Okay. Now, here the button is edit my IBAN. You just think IBAN means account number. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Okay. So here, when you are editing the IBAN, what is the intention? Edit IBAN means
To rectify our account number.
See, rectify is different, modify is different. Okay.
Modify.
So you have to tell modify or update.
Okay.
Getting my point? Rectify means
Yes.
there is some problem, so you are rectifying. That will not come into the functionality. You have to tell modify or update. Okay.
Yes.
Clear? If something is not working, then you will tell rectify. Okay. So, for example, assume I am having your old I am having your old phone number. Okay. Then what you will tell? You will tell to rectify your phone number or modify your phone number.
Modify.
Update.
Modify.
What you will tell? Update the phone
Update.
number to. You will tell update my phone number to new number. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Assume you told me your phone number. I have written your phone number, but by mistakenly I have written one digit wrong. Then what you will tell? You will tell rectify the phone number, correct the phone number. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So now you understood. If something is not working, then we will tell rectify, modify. Okay. When we want to update something, then we will tell update. Okay. Is that clear? Between update and rectify. Okay. Fine. Okay. See now. See, Farhana intention is correct only, but she don't know what word she has to use, exact word. Because she is not used to use these words daily, right? What we use in companies when we are working. So only I'm giving you the short definitions for each and every topic. Okay. So you will know what terms you have to tell when the interviewer asks some questions. Okay. So now everyone are clear with the stop direct debit, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So what should happen for stop direct debit? So you tell me what would be the prerequisite to test stop direct debit? Farhana, you tell me what is the prerequisite for stop direct debit? First of all, you tell me what is prerequisite.
What is to test the required URL?
So I told for a URL as example. Okay. What I told
Yes.
prerequisite for login page to test prerequisite is the URL should be up and running. Yes or no?
Yes.
The prerequisite. Okay.
Yeah.
And then, for example, if you want to if I want to go to India, what is my prerequisite? I should have the flight reservation. Yes or no? Without reservation, I can't go. Yes or no?
Yes.
If I want to prepare coffee, what is prerequisite? I want milk. I want coffee powder. I want sugar. Yes or no?
For this Stop Direct, you should have your account to be created first.
Exactly. So you have to log in with a customer who has already active direct debit. Is that clear to everyone? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
now you know what is prerequisite, right? That is important.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. So now when you want to test edit, also the prerequisite will be same. The user should have already a account added. Okay. Now assume I have already having a direct debit. Monthly my amount is getting deducted from that account, but from next month my account will become inactive. I have already changed to a new bank, new account. Then what I have to do? I have to go here and edit, right? Yes or no? If I don't
Yes.
edit, still they will be connecting to my old account, but the funds will be refused because my account is going to be inactive from next month. In that case, what I will do? I will come and click here to edit. So whenever I click here, what should happen? Shravanti, what should happen when I click on edit my IBAN?
It gives the account number.
Hmm?
It pop up the your account number page.
Okay. Then what you can do?
We can change our
Okay.
account number.
We will see now. Okay. So now we will see the requirement of edit. So till now we saw the requirement of stop pop-up. Okay. So now if you see, it's a edit change IBAN of direct debit. So now edit icon, the red framed from the screenshot, okay, allows the customer who is his direct debit to change his IBAN. Okay. When clicking on this button icon, a overlay will be opened. The requirement is when you click here, a overlay should be opened. So this is the overlay. Okay. So here so you are having already pre-filled your IBAN. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Your direct debit, fill in your new IBAN. Here, if you see, there are two buttons, cancel and save. Overlay after clicking on IBAN. So they had described how the overlay screen should be. Customer will be able to enter a new IBAN and either save or cancel the request. Yes or no? There should be two icons. The field of IBAN remains. So here they are telling the field of IBAN remains empty and an informational text should be explained on how the customer needs to be entered. So they are telling that the IBAN field should be empty. Means your account number, whatever already is available, should not be displayed here. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
The requirement of the client is that it should not be displayed. Okay. So he's telling the field of the IBAN remain empty and the informational text. So this is the informational text, the format. Okay.
Okay.
So this is a screenshot after entering the account number. Okay. The save button should only be clickable when the format is correct. Assume if you enter invalid account number, assume your account number should be 10 digits. You are entering 8 or 9 digits. Okay. Then the save button should be disabled. Okay. They're telling the save button should only be clickable, means only will be enabled when the format of the account number is correct. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Then the validation of IBAN will be as is today. So they are not doing any validation of the IBAN. Just they are checking the length of the IBAN is correct or not. That's it. Okay. The length of the account number is correct or not. They are not checking as of now. Okay. You can directly save. They will do the verification later. Okay. The validation of the account will as is today, means currently how the validation is there in the same process when the user activate direct debit and also same. Okay, I will just remove this point so that it will not be confused for you. Save button will be enabled when the IBAN is correct. By clicking on save, you can contact. So here, after saving, you will be getting this screen. Your IBAN has been changed successfully and you can see the new IBAN. Okay, getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah. So when you will see the screen, whenever you click on edit IBAN and then you change the IBAN to a new. Okay. And then you can see the new IBAN here. And you can see this message, your IBAN has been changed successfully. Okay. Fine. When the customer has a successfully change of IBAN number, he will be redirected back to the bill preferences page. His new IBAN number will be mentioned in the direct debit section. A text will be visible with your IBAN has been changed successfully. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, these are the flow. Okay. Yeah, yes.
If I give 10 numbers, but the account number is wrong, then
Yeah, because as of now, they are not validating. They will validate later.
okay.
Getting my point. Okay. As of now, because they don't have still this functionality where they can connect to the bank and validate the account number. Okay.
Okay.
As of now, what they are telling, they are just checking what the length of the account number only.
Length.
Once you save, submit, the request will go to them. Then they will validate that the account number is correct or not. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. Because the gym applications, everything are small applications, right? They can't spend so much money to validate online, because if they want to validate online, then first of all, they don't know what type of bank you are using. Yes or no? They should also have integrated APIs of different banks so that they can connect to that bank and then verify. It is very expensive for them to maintain such a system, right? Yes or no? So what they will do, they will manually verify with the bank. Okay. Clear? Now, assume when you are doing some submit, there is some network failure. Okay, so there may be some error message also. Okay, so this error message in French language, so don't worry. Okay, clear. So there is some error message. Okay, in case of network error means what? You're trying to update or you are trying to stop, but there is a system, there is a problem. The backend system is down. Okay, in that case, you'll be getting network error. So while the user is editing IBAN, we show a general message. Okay, so I'm just using here basic fit is the gym which we are using. Fine. In such cases, when the customer has an error, the field will remain filled with the IBAN in the end. Okay. So this is how the requirement will be. Is that clear? And also they are telling the loader, whenever you are doing save, the loader should be, because when you are trying to do save, it will take some seconds, right, to save. Till that, a loader should be displayed. Okay. Is that clear? How the requirement will be defined?
Yes.
Okay. Now here, when you log into your account, okay, when you log into your account and when you go to bill preferences, assume if you, how the system, how the application know that you are having already an account or not, already bank account is linked or not, how the system will know? How the system will know? Because it's the same website, you also will use, I also will use, everyone will use. How they will know that this customer has added direct debit or he has not added direct debit? How? Any guess?
If he clicks on the direct debit, then the account number should be there.
Correct. See, you are logging in application, okay? And then you are going to my account page and you are going to bill preferences. When you go to bill preferences, you can see either this screen, or you can see this screen. Only these two screens you can see, right? Either you already paying using direct debit or you are not paying using direct debit. Yes or no?
When there is a message stop direct debit, that means they have already enrolled
True.
for direct
True.
debit.
True.
And when there is no,
when there is
yeah,
no direct debit, you can see this screen. Yes or no?
yes.
But how that application know that which screen to be shown? You're getting my point? See, in application, when you go to bill preferences, how they know that you are having already direct debit, you are not having direct debit? How they are knowing?
When we log in, we enter a username.
Correct. When you enter username and password, then what happens?
Then my page will open, right?
Okay, page will
It is
open.
already stored in their database, right? When we do it.
It is already stored in database. Okay,
Yeah.
but something has to return that details from the database, right? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You are getting my point. See, whatever you told is correct. It is stored in the database. But how you are getting that information from the database? That is APIs. There will be API. What?
API.
So there will be API call. Okay. See, for example, there will be an API call. Here, they'll be calling get API, get bill preferences, for example. Okay. You think that there is an API, get bill preferences. So when you go and click on this page, an API is sent to the database and it will return. Okay, he's direct debit customer. Then they will show the details. If they return no direct debit customer, then they will show this section. Is that clear? Based on the API response, you will be showing. Is that fine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, because the API is returning, he's a direct debit customer, it will also return what is the account number it is saved in the database. Okay. So that it will show that account number here. Okay. If assume if by some mistake the database is returning, he's a direct debit customer, but it is returning empty account number. Okay. What it is telling, the database, the API is returning, it is an existing customer of direct debit, but there is no account number in the database, then you will see this section, but there will be no account number. Clear? Because your API is not returning the account number, because the account number is not present in the database. It is telling that he is a direct debit customer. So this screen will be shown, but it is returning empty account number. So this section will be empty. You're getting my point?
No, actually, empty means
See,
how we
by
already.
some mistake, the account number is deleted from the database. It was some mistake, okay?
Okay.
In that case, when you go and click on my bill preferences, the API call is sent to the database to get the bill preferences, whether he is a direct debit customer or non-direct debit customer. Okay. Now the API from the database, the API got the information that he is a direct debit customer. Okay.
Okay.
When he is a direct debit customer, we are expected to see this screen. Yes or no?
Yeah.
So we are able to see this screen, but in that API response, the account number, because the database should give the account number also, right? So that we can show in the screen. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yes.
But the API is returning, means the database is telling, hey, it is direct debit customer, but there is no account number. Account number is missing. In that case, the API will tell it is a direct debit customer and account number is empty. Then even though you can see this, the account number will be empty. Getting my point? Because you will be showing the account number only whatever the API is returning.
To that related customers.
Exactly. Okay. Because when you click on my bill preferences, a request will go to that database. In the request, you'll be sending the user name or user details for which you are expecting the bill preference details. Is that clear to everyone? So for each and every action, there will be a microservice API actions happening in the back side. Okay. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yes or no? See, even now, assume you are sending an email. You sent me an email yesterday about the test cases. Okay. So when you click on send, there will be API call which is taking that email from you and going to the database. Again, from the database, there will be one more API will be called and send that email to me by taking the two address. You're getting my point? See, when Farhana is sending email, why I only received, why Shravanti has not received or Divya has not received? Why?
He has entered your mail.
Because in two sections, there was only my email. So no.
Yeah.
Now what happens? The email, whatever Farhana has sent, first it will go to where?
To you.
API.
First it will go,
Sir, are you asking about the backend process?
Yeah. So whenever you click on send button to email, first it will go to Gmail account. Okay. First it will go to a server of the Gmail. Okay.
Okay.
From there, it will redirect to the corresponding two addresses. You're getting my point? You are understanding, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever we do some actions, at the backside, there will be always some APIs. Okay, who are doing actions on behalf of you. So what you are doing, you are telling send this email. So first it will be sending to Gmail. From there, it will be sending to the persons to whom it is assigned the email. Okay. So now here also, when you are trying to get the details, so it is a get API. Okay. Now when I try to do stop, so I'm telling stop. Means I'm trying to do some action. It is not get here. When I click on stop direct debit, there will be a different microservice which will be asking the database to update the information. Here I'm not getting the information. I'm trying to update the information in the database. When I try to stop direct debit, I'm trying to update the information in the database or I'm trying to get the information from the database.
Updating.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, so there will be a different API. See, when I log in, when I click on bill preferences, I'm trying to get the data or I'm trying to update the data.
To get the data.
Get the data.
See, everyone has to understand this. This is very important. So here I'm trying to get the data. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when I'm trying to stop, and when I click on stop direct debit, I'm trying to get or I'm trying to update.
Update.
Exactly. So now assume I have updated. After update, I will be seeing this screen again. Yes or no?
Yes.
So again, this is get. So again, after update, a get will happen. Clear? So now you understood the difference between get and update. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. So now you understood the requirement clearly or not? How the requirements will be given. So now you have to write the test cases for stop functionality, stop direct debit, edit. You have to write test cases for stop direct debit and edit my account. So Ashwini, tell me what is the functionality of stop direct debit?
First, we should be able to open the URL of this gym.
Mhm.
Then once we open, then I don't know, maybe we can write the test case for login our account number and everything, or it's not necessary.
No, your voice is breaking. Can you repeat again?
Yeah, the first thing we should be able to open the URL
Mhm.
for this gym,
Okay,
and
then you have to
then
log in
yeah, login,
and then
and then it should be open the page my preference bill, and
okay,
there you should be able to see the message stop
okay, okay. See,
direct.
I'm just giving you a sample how it looks. Okay. See, what first I'm telling what I'm writing the test case as. I'm just giving test case and then I'm giving stop direct debit. Verify stop and edit direct debit links are not available for a user with direct debit payment not active. Okay, so what is my intention here? I am checking this edit and stop direct debit links are not present for the user for whom the direct debit is not active. Means for this customer, whoever able to see the direct debit is not active. In that case, he should not see edit and stop buttons. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
In that, what I am training the test case, see, open the URL, okay, and then log in with a user who is not activated on direct debit payment, okay, and then go to my accounts page, go to invoice bill. I can write this to controls. So I'm telling go to bill preferences, okay, and then verify, edit, and stop direct debit links. Is that clear? So this is how you have to write the steps, okay?
These steps, it is written that when it is not activated to
Exactly.
direct debit,
Exactly.
then
When it is not direct. So when, for example, here the second test case is verify stop and direct debit links are available for a user with direct debit payment active. Yes or no?
yeah. But
So if you
there, then it should not be seen, right? I mean, in first test case, it is written that the
see
edit.
here, if you see verify edit and stop direct debit link should not be displayed.
Okay.
Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the second case,
But
if you
then in
see,
steps, yeah. But in steps, why it is written that verify the edit and
yes, we have to
okay, you
check,
are
right? We have to check, right? For
okay.
example, you are trying to, I am a user who is not having direct debit active. I am logging in. I'm going to my accounts. I'm going to bill preferences. If should I see edit and stop buttons or not?
No.
No, if that is visible, we don't know, right? It may be visible, then it is a defect, right? Yes or no?
Okay.
See, you know that it should not be visible, but you have to check that,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Is that clear? So this is
Yes.
negative test case. This is my negative test case.
Uh-huh.
Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
Shravanti,
So
Divya?
can you explain
Yes,
this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
What is not clear?
This open your the verify and edit stop direct debit.
See, so you understood the requirement, right?
Yeah,
So what is the requirement?
to open the
See, the requirement is, the requirement is there are two type of users. How many type of users?
two types.
What is the first type of user?
Registered.
Okay, wait. Farhana, can you explain the requirement? Can you explain the requirement to Shravanti?
yes. You're asking me to tell the steps.
No. So how many types of users are there?
Two.
Okay, what are the two types?
One will be the end user, like the customer who is using. One will administrator who will create.
No.
No.
Okay, fine. You carry on. Huh? So I will just okay. Ashwini, can you tell the requirement?
Yeah, there will be two types of customer. One which will have the option of direct debit account, and one who don't enroll for the direct debit account.
Correct.
So
That's
one,
it. True. There are two roles, two customers. There might be two type of customers. One type of customer is with direct debit. Other type of customer is without direct debit. Farhana, is that clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Shravanti, is that clear? So there are two customers. Okay. Now, Divya, can you tell how it should be behave when the customer try to log in with a active direct debit? Divya. Okay. Saujanya, can you tell me?
Sir,
Divya, can you tell when a customer who logs in and he is having already active direct debit, then what is expected?
he will go to the
Okay, he will go to that page then.
and he can pay the bill.
No, he is already active with direct debit, right? Then why he will pay the bill?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Like he will go to the page where he can see all the details.
Okay, and then along with that, what he will see? Saujanya, along with that, what he will see?
We will see edit IBAN account and stop direct debit.
Exactly. So along with the details, there is an option. Either he can stop the direct debit or he can edit the account number. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Tazin, you tell me, when you click on stop direct debit, what should happen?
Then his account number should be removed from the direct debit and pay by direct. One pop-up should come asking that whether to stop or keep the direct debit.
Very good.
If-
So when you click on stop direct debit, a overlay pop-up should be displayed. In that pop-up, you will have two buttons, stop or keep. When you click on stop direct debit, it should stop the direct debit and you should go back to the screen. Okay. And if the customer click on keep direct debit, then again he has to go back to the screen and see this. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Now, Farhana, you tell when you click on the edit my IBAN, what should happen?
There will be a pop-up there that to modify the IBAN number, there will be a pop-up.
Very good. Then you can update the IBAN. After updating the
Yes.
IBAN, and if you click on save,
Cancel
what should
and
happen?
save.
If you click on cancel, what will happen? Will the IBAN update whatever you added newly?
No, it will not. It will not.
Okay. When you click on save, then what should happen?
Yes, when we click on save, it will be updated.
Exactly. Now you people are able to, something, is that clear for you requirement?
Yeah.
Now you have to write the test cases. Okay. Now you come up with the different type of test cases, whatever you can try. Okay. You come up, we will discuss tomorrow. And then I will share the test case, what we write also tomorrow, so that we will compare. And then you can know what you have missed, what are all we can write. Okay. Yes or no? Is that clear to everyone?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
For stop debit and
Yeah, I will share you this requirement document. Okay.
okay.
So start direct debit and edit direct debit, edit account number. Okay, these two functionalities you have to write the test cases.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to write, when you click on start direct, what happens inside this, what are all actions you can do inside this, what are all you have to verify. Okay, you just think as a customer, you think you are a user, then what all the user can do, what are all actions, what are all he has to verify. Okay, you can enter
Okay.
you can enter account number which is 10 digits, then only the save button will be enabled. If you enter digits less than 10 digits, the save button should not be enabled. Okay, and you enter a number, click on cancel, you should go back to the screen, but you should not see the update, the entered account number. Okay, when you click on save, then again you'll go back to the screen, but you can see the updated account number. Yes or no? You can write all these scenarios. Okay, is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So tomorrow will be our last session for manual testing. Tomorrow we will go through again the test cases, because see, test cases is very, very important. Okay. If you want to become a very good manual tester, then you have to know how to write the test cases. See, already you know how to write. Now you are trying to think in different ways to write. Okay. Now
In this, while writing, now the actual result, I mean,
no,
it's
you
not.
don't need to write actual result, because
Yeah.
see, in test cases you will not, because you don't have any application here to test and write the actual result, right? These are all the dummy screens.
Right?
It's only expected result.
Exactly. You should remember, when you're
And
writing that test case, only expected. You will leave the empty as actual.
okay. And in test data also we should write,
See,
or it's
when you are telling enter a valid IBAN, you just write some account number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, some 10 digits account number, because 10 digits account number is a valid account number. Okay.
Sir, in this case, what is the test case, sir? I didn't get the what is the test case name and the test case.
No, you can write anything. You can write anything.
I can choose only one, sir, right?
Yeah, you can. No. You have to write like this. Okay. For example, I'm telling like this, right? You have to write like this. For every test case, you have to write every steps clearly. Okay.
Okay.
And also, after writing, you share in the WhatsApp group, so that everyone can look into that. For example, if Divya has written, Shravanti can also check what she has written. Okay, Shravanti has written, Divya also can check what she has written, what she is missing. Okay, and Tazinara can look at the test cases. Farhana can look into other test cases, so that you can understand, because one person way of thinking will be different. Yes or no? Even today, when we are going through the test cases, one person has written in her own style. One person has written her own style. Yes or no? Because that test case is an idea of a test engineer. See, the base, the functionality remains same for everyone, but the idea will be different. That's it. Okay. Clear?
here I can see on the screen there are two columns like action and expected result.
See,
So action
is
the
like a
steps
steps.
we
Yes.
follow.
Action is like
Okay.
steps. Okay. You write the same format which you are following. Okay.
Okay.
But this is how you have to write. Okay. Like open the URL, log in with a user. So you have to tell what type of user you are trying to log in. Okay.
Yeah.
And then go to my account, go to bill preference tab. Then what you have to check. Okay. Then when you are clicking on stop direct debit, then what should happen? Everything you have to write clearly. Okay.
Okay.
You have to just imagine by seeing that screen, when you are, if you think that you are having that application and then you are doing some actions, imagine. Okay, because now we don't have real experience, you have to just imagine. See, I'm telling you how to imagine. Now it's up to you how to imagine. Okay, what to imagine.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, we'll stop the session. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can post that doubt in the group only. See, you may have one doubt Other person may not have the doubt. See, for example, Farhana is having doubt. Okay, Tazinara may not have that doubt, or Ashwini may not have that doubt. But Ashwini may have some other doubt, which Farhana is not having, which she is clear. Okay, so whenever you are having some doubt, you post in the group. So before me, even you people can discuss and clear the doubts. Okay, ultimately, if no one are able to clear, I will clear the doubt. But I want you people to discuss among yourself, and then you clear your doubts among yourself. Okay, you just feel that you are all are working and you all are a team, and then you can interact, coordinate. Even every day evening, you can whoever are free, you 2-3 people can discuss among yourself. You can form a group like 2 people. There are 7 people. You can form 2 people every day in the evening. 30 minutes, one person. For example, Divya and Shravanti. Divya they can have a call of 30 minutes of every day evening, and then Divya can tell whatever she has learned. Shravanti can tell whatever she has learned to Divya. So they can correct each other mistakes. Okay, like that, what happens? You can practice more, because when you are reading, when you are practicing, everything will be good. But when you are telling, then only you will understand where you are lagging. What is your problem? Okay, fine. Yeah, fine.
Yes.
So we will stop the session. I will share the recording, and then you write the test cases, and we'll look into that tomorrow. And also tomorrow, the last topic, whatever I'm going to explain, is about
Manual testing.
about
Manual testing.
Test.
Some other test
the whole
cases.
about whole 2 weeks we gone through manual testing only, right?
Yeah.
So tomorrow last
The
topics, whatever we are
test deliverables, you have
exactly
told yesterday.
exactly. So tomorrow we are going to look into some test deliverables. What will be the test deliverables? We'll go through the test cases, whatever you have written, okay, and then we'll look into the test deliverables, and then we'll stop the session for manual testing. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so Saujanya, you have already worked in manual testing. Do you think we have not covered some concept?
No, Anish, I don't think that we have covered all the concepts.
Yes, if you feel something, you let me know. Even we will cover later. Okay. Now,
Sure.
now after this session, from next week, what you have to do, you have to listen to mock interviews. If you go to YouTube and enter manual testing mock interview for a 0 to 3 years experience or 0 to 5 years experience, because I have given you knowledge for till 4 to 5 years experience person. Okay. Okay, so now if you go to Google and try, and also I will share you tomorrow some manual interview questions. Okay, you go through the interview questions, you get prepared, and then from Monday we will start Java classes, and also you have to listen to manual mock interview questions. When you listen mock interviews of manual testing, you can be able to answer their questions. If you are unable to answer, if you are getting some doubts, okay, and if you think that I have not told you that concept, you take down. We will discuss sometime. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, now you are having 100% manual knowledge. Now it's up to you how much effort you put, how much you learn. Okay, and because it is manual, everything was theory. I was taking till 1.5 hour classes. Okay, but going forward from next Monday, we will be strict to the time box of 1 hour 15 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Because we'll be having daily more to practice, study. Till now, it was just a manual testing. So because every day you have to practice Java, right? Along with that, you have to study manual testing also from next week. So we'll stick to the time box of 1 hour 15 minutes, 1 hour 20 minutes from next week. Okay. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Fine. Okay. Fine. So we'll start from Monday. Java. You'll see how things happen. Okay. Fine. Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye. Thank you.